when the children are asleep. You belong to me. You belong to me. The world is ours tonight. Sweet seats, sticky floor, sleek in, Luciano. You say this could be us, frame by frame on a plastic bus. We keep making movies in our heads. Roll the credits on the words we never said. Every night a different scene. Same two kids with a bigger dream. Yeah, we keep making movies in our heads, but we never get them out of bed. Flashbulbs flare, going on my sleeve. They see a pose, you see the scenes in me. We pull up late, red carpet like a hallway home, they scream my name. You just straighten out my collar, phone on airplane mode. They quote the rumors, you quote my favorite line. Haters cut the trailer short, you stay for credits every time. Spill the reel, roll it all, let it play out. Not just the highlight, not just the fade out. You see the plot holes, love me in the blooper still. If the world wants the fiction, you hold the truth, that's the deal. Let them walk that red carpet whip in the back, keeping it real. Spill the reel, spill the reel, spill the reel. They want the glass, you want the grocery list.
So tell me I'm not the only one sitting there dancing and singing.
Oh, I'm dancing. I'm
while we're
always dancing to that. A great song.
Got our own little theme song, and
Yeah, I like it.
this, ladies and gentlemen, this is why Heidi Meekak keeps doing the show with me, is because of the music.
Just for the song. That's it. Just so you dance a little
It's
bit
just
to
a
that
song. She just wants to get it in there, and
To the
she wants to see your face pop up on that thing while she's dancing. She's like, "Yeah, that's me."
That's true. I just want to look at
It's Heidi
myself
Meekak
all
from Heidi
evening.
Meekak Films.
Hi guys, Heidi McCack here from Heidi McCack Films.
I'm so swollen today. Okay, so never
no.
mind about that. Now Mandy Caimano from Mandy Caimano Films. Why don't I get an applause? Only a couple minutes left with Evan. What? Who is Evan?
The song? I don't know. Just dancing.
I know there's some type of glitch there.
Who
in the
is Evan?
background.
Does anyone know who Evan is?
I think it was somebody that was on the Friday show. So let's do a little bit of a like a catch up here. So during our time away from, like, since our last podcast episode, okay, it's dance session.
I'm still listening. I'm just dancing.
I can't multitask like that. How can you multitask like that?
I got ADHD. It's simple.
You know, I have ADHD also, but I cannot multitask. I see something and I'm like, ooh, and I get distracted very easily. Okay. My
Okay.
multitasking skills have gone downhill the older I get too. It's like horrible. But anyway, so she got her dance session. We will have more dance sessions, so don't worry. Um I wanted to like do a little like a little catch up thing. So during our time away from everything, me and Anthony I got the green light to pick back up Horror Hound Bites. Um okay, okay. So I was reading the side thing because it popped up. See, I
Yeah, I was
told you it's like tonight. Today's one of those days where I've been feeling kind of and okay. I have a
one thing at a
I,
time.
yeah, one thing at a time. I got distracted because I have one of those what are they called? The sense diffuser, the diffuser, and it just blew like a mist of like scent
Oh,
this way, and I could see all the smoke, and I was like, "What the hell's
yeah.
that?" I forgot
What's
it was
that?
on my desk. I'm like, I forgot
Gross.
it was completely on my desk. Okay, so I'm gonna try to reel it back in here. I'm gonna try to get this out and finally say it. We have officially started up Horror Hound Bites, started it back up, and here is our new co-host, Nadira Durant Morales. Woo! Not co-host. I'm sorry, new hostess, horror hostess.
Woo!
Heidi, help me out here. Throw me a bone.
You want me to talk with the country accent?
Yeah, let's talk with country accent
We
tonight. I
can do
think it'd
that
be
for a
fun.
little
I
bit.
think our guest tonight that we have on the show is gonna like it too. I think she'll find it fun.
I think so too. I don't think she'll get tired of this.
I don't think she'd get tired of it
I don't
either.
think.
But yeah, so with Horror Hound Bites, we started back up. We have a new horror hostess, and she lives here. I'm so excited. She lives an hour away from me, and
Whoa.
I'm actually gonna set up a time and date and everything because she's got her whole little outfit and stuff, and I'm gonna go take some professional photos and get this all done up right. I'm so excited. Just can't hide it. You know. You know.
I want you. I want you. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I knew. I stopped where my knowledge of the song ended.
I could be wrong.
So with that's pretty much our biggest news because before that we did have our Faldi's music video that we had just completed with
Yes.
Ari Lehman. Yes.
Yes.
It's his band First Jason. We filmed it in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in an amazing mansion called the Magic Mansion. It is
Wow.
owned by a magician. It's a pretty cool place. And I'm pretty convinced that it's haunted as well. Um, but we stay there for like a week, and I never wanted to come home. I cried when we left. I told
I
everybody
bet.
that last time. I'm still heartbroken.
Aw.
It was the most amazing place. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't ever want to leave.
Yeah. I always feel a little depressed after filming's done. I'm like, oh.
So, who's ever listening right now, we are about to go back and finish filming The Flower City Butcher. We are still allowing people to jump on board and join the cast because we do have that party scene and it's not going to be easy. I mean, it's not going to be hard to throw people in there that want to still participate in everything with the film. And I do have an additional scene where we are going to need people to fill in there. But The Flower City Butcher is starring Christian Bester, Ari Lehman, and Michaela Lecoq. Um, with the character and everything with Andrew, the lead character, he's a little bit troubled. Kind of hears voices and sees things and stuff like that, and he just decides that he's gonna take things into his own hands on Devil's Night because he's a little bored. But he's showing all the pictures here. There's Ari Lehman. We just saw Michaela. There's Heidi Appy. There's the mask I made by hand. There's Christian wearing it. He's pretty fierce. And filming with Christian, when he gets into that character and everything, it's like sometimes he says some things that are just a little bit creepy. Like he goes, what if I do this? Like I'm just sitting here and I squat down and answer it, right? And I like look up. He's like it's fucking creepy, right? I was like, and we're like, okay, Christian. He's
That
like,
sounds
right,
fun. I think we'd get along.
yeah. No, Christian's great.
That's
He's been a
awesome.
lifesaver with a lot of things with our projects and everything. So I couldn't
Good.
say more like fantastic things about him, and his career is taking off. So super proud of him. And before I speak about anything else about Christian, I heard from a little tiny, like this little tiny fairy that came here. It might have been a troll because they had like this big nose and warts, but they came and they told me that you were filming.
I was actually not too long ago.
Not
Just a
too
little
long
something.
ago. Why
Yeah,
don't you give us the the rundown on that?
it's just a little feature film, no big deal. That has Beatrice Boepple in it.
Beatrice Boepple, did you know
Yeah.
that's Christian's film mama?
What? She's my
Oh
film
my-
aunt.
She was in Friday the 13th Blood Loss and played Pamela
Yeah.
Voorhees. There she is.
Amazing. That's a
I
great-
don't know if Anthony grabbed any of your behind the scene pictures. Maybe he'll grab some and throw them up while we're talking to.
Find some, Anthony.
our
They're
guest.
all over my Facebook page.
Yeah, she was bragging. She was
I was
bragging.
bragging.
She has
Oh,
videos, live
there's
streams.
posters.
There's one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
posters I
I was
actually
having a
made.
great time. I was having so much fun. We were partying every night, man. Man, Beatrice,
Okay.
she knows how to party, man.
Does
She knows
she?
how to party.
Speaking of
Right.
partying, I think we need to bring out our guest.
We need to let's start this party.
Yeah, let's start this party and bring out our guest. Let's bring out Beatrice
go.
Boepple.
Party! Party! Where's my clap? Thank you.
Yeah. We forgot to say our sponsors and stuff because it's one of those days where everything's like backwards, and so we'll say it at the end of the podcast after we say our
Yeah.
goodbyes.
Everything's backwards.
That's
Here.
totally everything's
Oh, I'll do it too. You want me to go
No.
back? I'll do it.
We want,
Actually,
man, wait. It's not
making
that
out
kind
with
of
somebody.
podcast.
Yeah. I wonder who.
Hi, Bobby.
I was trying to
Hey,
get
hey.
I was trying to join the chat so I can say things to people, but I can't. It's not, I don't know.
I have a
Not-
StreamYard and everything too, and it tells me I have to log into YouTube to comment.
Right, that's what it told me.
That's
And I
weird.
tried
I'm
to
like,
do YouTube, but at least we can read them.
Yeah.
but even after I do the YouTube thing, it still won't let me do it.
Yeah, it's not letting me do
So-
it either. Anyway. But hello, hello.
All right, this has been a great show, everybody. Well, but we got to go. No, I'm joking.
See you
Thank
guys
you.
later.
Good night, everybody.
Beatrice's face, she's just a little confused.
By the
Okay,
way,
so
when I was
I-
watching your preview, or your little opening things. Oh my
Did you
god!
dance?
I swear. Well, before the dance, and it was showing all like that. It kept showing popcorn. Get your popcorn. I swear I could smell the damn popcorn, and I
Right,
wanted it
every
so bad.
time.
Like just because it kept showing popcorn. Get your popcorn. The show's about to start, and like I could smell it. I wanted to run into my kitchen and get popcorn.
Same. I
She's
should
gonna
have
go
got
get
some.
I'm so damn suggestible. Oh, but speaking of food though, when I was working on Heidi's film, we got to go to. Come on, Heidi. 1, 2, 3. Portillo's.
Portillo's. It was
Portillo's.
delicious.
So they're hot dogs. They have Chicago style hot dogs, and I hadn't had them. My son, who lived in Indiana for about a year, was saying if you're going to Indiana, you have to try Portillo's and get their hot dog, and they're different. They're totally different than New York Coney Island dogs and stuff like that. But it was tasty, right, Heidi?
I had a cheeseburger, but it was really
That's not so original.
next time. Yeah, hot dog so rich. Next time I'll get a hot dog.
She's
Well, the
feeling a
Portillo's
little put
hot
on the
dogs
spot there and feeling guilty that she didn't have a hot dog. She's
I'm
like,
so embarrassed.
They're different, and they're different. They first of all, they have a poppy seed bun. They put in tomatoes, like fresh tomatoes. Like you'd think, ew, tomatoes on a hot dog, but it was tomatoes. Those sports peppers, a giant pickle. What else is in there? I don't know, but anyway, it's a very specific recipe or whatever, and actually, it was really tasty. Yum yum yum. Anyway,
I should have had one.
you should have, girl. I'm telling you.
Oops.
And your film crew should have come with us. Those people.
I know.
But no, we had a great time
Watchers.
filming.
We had so much fun.
Yes, we did.
Besides the hot dog, what was your favorite part?
Anyway.
Oh my God, she can play a harmonica.
You're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say anyway to that?
What's that?
You're just gonna say anyway to that? That was incredible.
Banjo on my knee. Oh, Susan. Anyway,
I was about to start singing and slapping my knee. What happened?
I know,
You
right?
know, come on.
yeah. But
I grew up in Florida. That was kind of a hit down there, you know.
banjo on my knee. Yeah, so
Oh, man,
here we are,
sorry.
kids.
It's I'm sitting there looking at her reactions.
It
It's
just
like
made my
Heidi's just
night.
laughing and she's just super happy. She's cute. She's funny.
Yeah.
So so
And,
recently
and her nose is dry. For change. Heidi.
was your nose running in the thing
Oh
where you
my
doing
God.
the slobbering
We
crying?
were all crying on that film set. Like everyone was bawling their eyes out. There were so many tears, but Heidi's nose kept running and running and running.
Yeah, it's like she
Yeah, people were like, "That's
She gets
gross."
that
I'm like,
snot
"I can't help
going.
it. I'm crying. I was having a bad day.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, but then
sad."
you left some of your
That
bodily
was not my
fluids on the
fault.
table, and we're
That
like,
was not
"Ew."
my fault. It just happened. I
Right.
can't control it. It just happened.
But so I went from Heidi's set, which was, well, the actors, you know, we were all women. I mean, there were men on the crew. But then this weekend I just did a stage reading for Women's History Month, and it was all women actors and a women crew and women's stories, and poor one stage manager was a guy, but the rest were all female. And we had so freaking much fun too. You know, we party, right? We sing, we dance when you get the ladies. That's right. Rockarola 71. Hi, Rockarola. He says, "Hey, ladies."
Oh, that's Rob Mahoney. He's been in the indie scene for like way before me and Anthony have come around and everything. He used to promote films and everything like that for the indie community. I believe he might be in the hospital right now. I'm not sure. But if he still is, yeah, he's been really sick off and on. So our prayers and thoughts are with you, Rob.
Yeah, it says it's
He's
Rob.
saying
And
it's
shout out to
Rob.
Bobby. I saw you made a comment about getting hot dogs and helping out on set. Thanks, Bobby. You rock. He's doing the music for WLC.
Yeah,
He's
people
just saying
come.
he's out
I
of the
wanna know
hospital
who's
right
here.
now. So, but what I wanted to do is backtrack a little bit, because like I was saying before, I'm Christian, like you're Christian's film mom,
Yes.
but you're also, that's like for those who that are tuning in and everything, this is Beatrice Boepple. She's from Nightmare on
Yeah.
Elm Street Part 5. She played Freddy Krueger's mom, but that's not the only thing she's ever been in, but this is our film that we had her star in. That was Friday the 13th Blood Loss, where she got to portray Pamela Voorhees.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun working with you, Chris. Anthony is always commenting on how funny you are and everything, and it's just that you all had the giggles like during like filming and everything, like be laughing and be really hard to stop.
Right? When we weren't being cursed by Freddy. That
Oh, that was the first time we were filming.
Yeah,
You know,
Freddy
Beatrice
Krueger.
smelt her shoe.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think people have heard the story, I think, before, but yeah, basically the first round when we were filming, and I guess Freddie just wasn't, you know, used to his mom playing Jason's mom. He cursed our set. He made everything go wrong. Everything that could go wrong. And it truly was Freddie's curse, because he burnt my shoe, and the tread of my shoe started melting. And it looked like Freddie's face. Lights were falling down in the middle of the woods. The power went out in the motorhome.
Yeah, as soon as she showed up, everything had been fine. Nothing's gone wrong and stuff like
So
that.
why
It's like we
showed
had
up?
like the issues with the people on the first day, but like with like power and like lighting or anything like that, everything was fine. But she shows up and the electricity went out.
Yeah.
And I had to do her
Absolutely.
makeup in the dark with the lantern.
Yeah, Mandy was putting my wig on with her, you know, holding up the phone for light, because it was pitch dark, 4 a.m. in the middle of the woods somewhere, you know. So, but we still had fun. Hello, hi, Dennis is there. Dennis, who didn't come to see me live this weekend, even though he could have. even though they were going to get a seat for him. Oh, well, I guess I'm not that important to Mr. Dennis. No, I'm just teasing. Anyway.
What did you do this past weekend?
So this weekend, that's when I was doing this thing called Her Story. By the way, people, can you see my earring?
Yes,
Little baby Freddies.
that's cool.
Little baby Freddies. I don't want him getting mad. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's so cool.
Aren't they cute? Yeah, but actually Heidi was asking when we were filming her film, she's like, oh, when she heard about the Kruger curse story, she's like, don't let this set be cursed. I said, no, he doesn't bother me when I'm doing acting. It's just because I was playing Jason's mom. He did not want me playing Jason's mom. That was why he cursed it. He got over it. Christian, I think he liked Christian as Jason, so he let us have a good run the second time around, right?
Yeah, the second time went really good, and
Much better.
there was
curse us.
much better. No curses that time.
No, he just wanted to, as I said, I could just hear his voice saying, "You're a bitch, but you're my bitch." He did not want me playing Jason. I mean, of all people for his mom to play, he's like, God damn it, why are you playing Jason?
That's awesome.
They kind of like each other. They have that love-hate thing going on. Yeah.
Okay, so Bobby Cara is that how you say it? Cara? He's in the comments saying, very glad to be working on the same project as you, Beatrice. It's like, I've legitimately heard nothing but good things about you. Plus, that time your second son left Crystal Lake to take Manhattan holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all the good things you hear about me, it's because I pay everybody. I give them, a little money to say nice things about me.
You're not supposed to reveal that.
Oh, no.
I was about to say, I was like, people are going to hear and they're going to be like, oh my God, did you hear that Beatrice Boepple pays people to say nice things about her?
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, otherwise they'll say horrible things about me. Yeah. Cash talks. Right?
Bobby says the cash talks.
Yeah. Oh, if I was having to pay people, I'd be pretty broke after all the projects I've done this past.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. What's true, Dennis? I don't know which one Dennis is saying is true. Oh, yes.
Yes. There's the date on it too. January 25th. I needed that date.
Wow.
This Beatrice won Best Actress for Blood Loss for Pamela Ford.
Which has to be added to my IMDb.
Yes. Christian said he'll do it. I just had to get the right information. That's probably why it wasn't going through. Here.
Congratulations.
It's true that I pay people. It is not true, Dennis Molnar. So Dennis Molnar is my dear buddy. And if people have seen me at any shows, any conventions on the East Coast, actually even all the way down to Scarefest. Where were we? What is that? Kentucky? He even came there. He usually is my assistant. He'll help collect the money from you guys and take photos and just generally help out and be awesome. So he's a sweetheart. And I actually just texted him because somebody on Facebook was posting there's a place down in New Jersey that's apparently a horror themed cafe. So I'm like, oh God, check that out, man.
Kick ass.
Yeah, we got to go have lunch there sometime.
Go.
Yeah, I've been looking up places like that because I was trying to see if there was anything that was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, along those lines, and I saw the ones that there is like a big one there.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember the name of the one in New Jersey. It's like I was trying to remember the name of it as soon as you said that, but it's like whoosh, I'm not gonna remember. But yeah, you should go and tell us about it.
Oh, he says about 30 minutes from his house. Yeah, it sounds like fun. Although when I was looking, I could see, I didn't see really Elm Street stuff. I saw a lot of Crystal Lake stuff, which makes sense because it's close to where it is. My boys went to camp actually there. It's called Novi Bosco is the name of the real camp, where that they call Crystal Lake, where it was filmed.
You see that for full circle, and then she plays Pamela Voorhees in our film.
Right? Isn't that crazy? Wow. Yeah, I'm life and in film. I'm mom aunt, sister. Oh, I play a. Oh yeah, some Missy's Main Street Cafe in Rockaway, New Jersey. Yeah, and I have cousins in Rockaway, New Jersey. Well, my husband's cousins. Yeah, but I also play. I play a pretty nasty mom. I guess I shouldn't give that away, should I? Anyway, it's a
You've gone this far. Tell us more.
tell more. This was in oh come on, what is the name of the film? Stop it, B. Yeah,
I do that all the time.
Loose Ends, Victim No More, which is it's a is it a trilogy? I'm not sure. An anthology by Bobby Heckman, who it's a Friday the 13th sort of it honors Friday the 13th, and he's got an anthology of different stories that are based on the characters from Friday the 13th. And so in one I play this mom. I'm not going to tell anymore, but it's going to be very good. And Catherine Mary Stewart, if you guys remember her from the 80s, amazing actress. She actually co-directed it, so I'm looking forward to that one. But yeah, that's I'm a nasty mom. You know, people say that Amanda Kruger is nasty because of what she says. You know, because she says, you know, your birth was a curse on the whole of humanity, and
It was.
she's trying to destroy. What's that?
I said he was. Yeah, you were. She's not wrong.
But
I don't know. If she just would have held the little baby and said, "I love you so much."
I did hug him. Did you not read my?
She's a great mom.
Mandy, did you read my book? Mandy, did you not read my book, The Kruger Curse?
No, I'm sorry, you caught me.
What?
What? I bet Heidi didn't read it. See, she didn't read it either. I'm not in this alone.
Since I was like 5 years
I'm sorry,
old.
guys. This interview's over. I'm not talking to you guys anymore.
Yeah, bye.
What the hell?
I'll read it after this.
Oh, wait, don't leave.
I promise.
It's short. It's a quick read. And anyway, for those of you who don't know what we're yapping about, it's my book, The Kruger's Curse, Nightmare Before Elm Street, and it's the backstory. I promote for Bobby. It's the backstory of Freddy Krueger and Amanda Krueger, from before he was born and through his birth, growing up, all that good stuff, all the way until he's killed and Amanda's locked away in the tower. So where my book ends is where Nightmare on Elm Street begins. Yes, it's a great read. Dennis is saying that. I'll pay you later. Anyway.
Okay. No, it's a wonderful book. I read it like 20 times.
Yes. Amazing.
I'll send you my Venmo.
Terrible.
You got me PayPal.
Dude, it's a good book. I'm telling you.
I want to read it.
I don't doubt that it's a great book.
The fans have all loved it. I don't know why I don't have any in front of me, but I guess because they've all sold out.
Right? They all sold out.
Oh, here we
to
go.
make up for not
what?
have like reading it, it's like me and Heidi are gonna read it, and then we're gonna do like a live stream together where we're gonna just do like a book club where we talk about it.
Oh, you should, because you know who did an amazing review of it was Sledgehammer, Sassy Sledgehammer. What's her name?
Oh, that's cool.
Anyway, cool things from cool.
She has a lot of cool things.
I have a lot of cool things, but this is the book.
So I knew what the book was that you're talking about. Do I get points for that?
And the cool thing, and so it starts with, you actually get the I love the smell. I smell books. Anyway, this is the family tree for the Krugers.
That's cool. Now that is what I call a family tree.
Right? I mean, come on, that's really cool. And then we go through his birth and everything. Oh, and so, and the illustrations I got, I had great illustrators doing the illustrations. Everyone knows this scene. And then you even see things that you would never see in the film. A pregnant nun, right? But anyway, but it gives you this.
She said a pregnant nun.
Yeah, and also here, look. This are you guys able to see the pictures?
I see it.
You can,
so Amanda's holding Freddie. Yeah.
That's
She's
cool.
holding Freddie, and there's two, what do you know? Jump rope girls. And they're
Yeah.
singing 1, 2, one, two, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, shut the door. That's what they're singing back then. And that's a
5,
very
6, get a crucifix.
a happy memory for Freddie.
7, you better stay up late.
And then I love this illustration.
9,
Last
10.
one I'll show. So there's
I
Amanda
like
as
that one.
Freddie's being taken away as a baby from her, and the moon is coming up, and look at the moon, and look at the
That's so
tree,
cool.
like his glove,
Good call.
kind of portending to his future. And it goes all the way till the end, till he dies, and she's locked away in the tower.
No.
Anyway, but
Poor
yes,
Amanda.
so you can get that only from me at shows or on my website. I am going to be turning it into a book on tape, which so many people have asked me. But yeah,
That would be awesome.
yes. So
There's a clap. I'm wondering if it's like Heidi's just sitting there all smiles and happy, and it's like usually, I don't know, you're a little bit more talkative normally, but you're just, I don't know.
I'm
I think you're just
listening.
overly.
well, she's listening.
Yeah, I know
because I'm yapping.
You're just
Yeah.
overly happy,
I'm
She's
taking
like
it on.
basking in it.
She's
I
letting her
should have
guts
had a
speak.
glass of wine.
Oh boy.
So,
Oh.
recently we just announced also that we have Beatrice Boepple attached to the Flower City Butcher. She's going, yeah.
I'm
And
attached.
she's also and she's also in Horror Hound Bites, that I was mentioning before, that we started it back up because there's our new horror hostess, Nadira Durant Morales. She lives
Really?
here in Buffalo, like right next to Rochester. So it's actually a lot better because then I'll be able to in person, because I want to set up a day where I can take pictures and everything of her, or like if I need a certain type of footage that wouldn't normally just be in front of the green screen, I can go ahead and get that done as well. But I'm super excited to get that back up and running because we have Beatrice starring in it. She's playing Madam Midnight. I have her telling nighttime like nightmare bedtime stories. So I have Freddy Krueger's mom telling nightmare bedtime stories to people.
That's I
What's
can't
cooler
wait
than
for people to see. I can't wait for people to see the character, man. And
I
gotta
know.
tell you,
So-
I don't know if you're going to be using it, but Miss Mandy, who not only is a great writer, so Heidi, you're not the only great writer, but Heidi's an incredible screenwriter, by the way. But Mandy is as well, and Mandy also sings and she writes music, and she wrote a theme song for my character. I was so thrilled. I
What?
never heard a theme song before. Can you roll it?
Yeah,
Can you
the-
play the
I
theme
want
song?
to hear it.
I know, right?
He would have to find it. I don't think.
He knows where it is.
Yeah, I know
anyway.
they
Yeah,
have it
send it to
uploaded
me.
to YouTube and everything like that, but
And
I
my
don't know
character
how.
looks very different. Mandy got a really cool costume for her and a wig.
Wow.
We have a long. We have. I have a nice long wig, and it's a fun look. Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone probably and just play it real quick.
Yeah. I
Or
wanna hear
yeah,
it.
she has an awesome theme song. Yeah, the song gets used in the show.
Right.
So oh, he's gonna look for it. Or did he find it?
Can always
Let's see if he
count on
found it.
Ooh, the darkness.
There we go.
Through the candlelight she appears, dressed in shadows, feeding your fear. A leather-bound book in her ghostly grasp. Each word she speaks is a deathly gasp. Turn the page, don't look away. The mother of horror has tales to say. Madam Midnight, mother of horror. Tales so dark they'll haunt you forever.
Come on, Heidi, dance.
Heidi, you're not dancing.
I was about to, and then the song stopped.
Oh boy.
One last story before you sleep, but nightmares follow cold and deep. Forgotten fables, whispers of dread.
Very cool.
Okay,
My
Rock
own
had
theme
a
song,
dance.
guys.
How's my hair?
So we had already planned that on all of our episodes that me and Heidi will be having dance sessions.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I think she's trying to act all cool around Beatrice though today. She's
Oh,
just
no,
like,
she's-
no, not me.
not
I'm too
true.
cool for that.
Like
So, but we
bad
have Beatrice
teenager.
in the Flower City Butcher, where it's kind of I'm going to give like a little spoiler for it. She's going to be portraying her character, but it's not the way that you think. It's going to be a little bit different. It's part of Andrew seeing things that aren't really there type of deal. So, but it's going to be her and Rufus, and Rufus is played by Anthony.
Mm.
That's
So it's
cool.
gonna be she got to see that and everything. So I'm just throwing this out there, Beatrice. If you need any one project or any more projects,
Yes
let
or
me
no?
know. I think that's what he meant.
Any
That makes
more
sense.
projects?
I don't want any more projects. I have too much on my plate.
I'm just focusing
sit
on
here-
wearing. That's it.
Oh,
I'm
what did you think about your the headshots? The autograph, the ones that you did your autographs
Oh
on.
hell yeah!
Beatrice.
What'd you think of that, B?
Oh yeah, those were cool. Those were really
Right?
nice. Yeah. And
Thanks,
did you
Mandy.
and you
That
you
was
saw
me.
you did that? Very cool. Those were pretty. Yeah.
See, Heidi,
really-
you need to tell people when I do stuff. We're
I
gonna come and
did.
hunt you down, and we'll kick your ass.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I had a lot on
Wendy
my
did those
mind.
awesome. All right, that's why they were so cool and classy.
Yeah,
Mandy.
Mandy did. Not
Yeah.
me.
Heidi's like, damn you, Mandy.
I'm so
Look at her
sorry.
smiling though. She's in her glory. I seen how happy she was and everything with all the behind the scenes footage and all
I
her
love
little live videos and all the pictures. You guys just had an amazing time on set and everything for Where
Me
Lies
too.
Continue. And
Oh yeah.
and I was just so happy to finally see her like in that realm. And the fact that she wants to turn it into a feature, that's amazing. And what were your thoughts on that? Instead of having it be a mini series, having it be a feature.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would lend to it. I mean, in terms of, I mean, she can, then it's you can enter it in all kinds of
Mhm.
things, and then try to sell it somewhere too. Because
Yeah.
it's totally original. I think it would be more doable than the series. Who knows? I don't know. The only
Yeah.
thing with it being a feature is my character probably won't then come back, which is sad, but that's okay.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that?
Well, I don't know.
I still need you for some scenes.
I would think. I mean, I
Yeah.
would hope so.
Yeah,
that's
there's a very specific scene I really need you for, but I can't say because I can't give it away.
Oh,
But I'll
okay.
tell you. I'll message you later.
Okay.
Hey Heidi, since you can't tell anybody, how about you just tell us a little bit? Like all of it.
Okay.
Right now.
Doing that. Okay, I don't want to give too much away, but for those of you that don't know, Wherein Lies Continue is about a psychic serial killer named Emma. In the beginning, it focuses on her teenage years with her sister Melanie, and I like the music. Mom, Jenna. Okay, sorry. That song is so good. Yeah, so it focuses on her teenage years. She's having these awful nightmares, these really awful nightmares of her mom being attacked, and she doesn't know what the heck it is. Her sister Melanie's really mean to her and really mean to her mom. They don't get along at all. It's just I'm trying not to give too much away, but a lot of it is like focusing on like, trauma and how people deal with trauma and yeah, it's got some blood and guts and all that fun stuff that indie people like, but a lot of it deals with life, right? We got the blood, we got the guts, it's gonna be great. But a lot of it focuses on like how much one little thing, one awful thing that happens in someone's life, how much it can really change relationships and their future. And I just think it's really interesting to kind of explore how relationships change after something terrible happens. So that's kind of it in a nutshell without giving away too much. But I came up with
I'm gonna just throw in one thing about it.
yeah.
This film includes a big, cute hippo. It does.
It does. She's not lying.
I'm not lying.
Spot the hippo when you watch the movie.
And a car crash behind the scenes. I will say this. There was.
You want to tell the story, or should I? No.
Well, there was a scene where my sister and I, my home sister and I, are taking shots of vodka, and so the actress playing my sister was, using water, and I was going to use water too. But then we decided that a few other people would also end up taking shots with us, and they wanted the real stuff. And I was going to just have one shot of vodka because I get really red and hot and sweaty usually when I drink. I don't know. We kept doing take after take with different angles and whatnot. And the water versus vodka shot glasses were kind of getting mixed up. And by the end of it, I think I had like 5 or 6 shots of vodka. And I'm not a heavy drinker at all. And then I did not realize that I was going to actually have to drive a car. They didn't tell me. I thought I was just going to be like parked.
Why didn't you use water?
Well, I should have. I know. It wasn't anyone's fault but mine.
Too many shots and you took too many
We had
shots.
a bottle that said vodka on it, so we thought, oh, well, let's use that and whatever.
Oh,
Anyway,
I
I
did
don't.
not know you actually.
Things got silly, and then I
didn't
was
know it got that
backing
crazy.
up the car, and we heard a big crunch.
Oh, why'd you run over?
No, it was another car.
It was another car.
So that is the Kruger curse.
I guess
That's right. It's Freddie's fault. Damn it,
Freddy's fault. It wasn't the shots.
Freddie.
It was that damn Freddy.
Damn Freddie. We're gonna blame it all on Freddie.
It's Freddie.
There he is. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's not happy. Hold on.
No, he is not happy. We're blaming him.
No.
We took too many shots. And she took too many shots.
You bitch. Stop blaming it all on me.
That's pretty creepy.
But look at, Freddie, I want to tell
So
you
we
something
do not
about Freddie.
encourage drinking and driving, folks.
No,
Just
we
so
do
you
not.
know.
No, we
do not do
it.
it.
No, not do it. Not even small things. But I want to tell you that even my Freddie, with all his faults, the face that a mother.
Only mother's blood.
Look at this. Look at his chest. A heart.
Oh,
See the heart?
see?
That's amazing.
See, even Freddie has heart.
I have a heart in my neck. If I scream,
Oh,
I yell in a certain
see, you
way,
are related to Freddy
My neck.
Krueger.
there you
See?
say. I'm telling ya.
Yeah.
This is getting weird.
You're sitting
No,
here describing your little heart. You've shown it before.
If you see the, I
And
probably
look, this one looks like you, Heidi.
Hey, Heidi.
ending this podcast right now. You know how many people have told me I was an ugly baby?
Wait, what did he
I couldn't
say?
even be mad about it. She's just
Well,
laughing. I said
well,
that when you brought the little doll out, I said that
Your baby's
I told
beautiful.
Heidi that
I
that
was an
looks like
ugly
her.
baby.
He's not ugly.
He's beautiful.
He's a
No.
beautiful baby, Heidi, and you look just like him.
God's gift.
You're cousins now.
Yeah.
This is one of God's creatures, or whatever. it
Take
is.
solace in that. That is no creature of God.
That is no creature
Heidi's
of
gonna be
God.
like, "What?"
I'm sorry. I was only acting. The director made me say it, Freddie.
Heidi doesn't look like the baby. Sorry, I was just teasing because I love her.
Yeah,
Even though
right.
It was all in jest. It was all in jest. Hippo rocks. Is there a movie? I don't want to say it out loud because somebody will
rocks.
steal it. Everybody
I gotta
steals
make
everything.
T-shirts with the
Look
hippo
at all these
on
little
it.
Freddies.
Oh, look at the little guy.
So I have a.
That's
So,
so
Beatrice,
cute.
honestly, I have a question for you with all this Freddy stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you dream about Freddy?
No, and I don't. I actually don't. And what, it's been 36, 37 years now since we played this. The one and only time is is your podcast rated? Here we talk about alcohol. I'm now going to have to
talk
talk
about
about
anything.
Drinking alcohol.
alcohol. Well,
Just don't admit to any murders on here because we can't protect
oh no,
you.
I don't tell anybody about my murders. I mean, no, but okay. Mary Jane. No, it's legal now, right? Everywhere. Okay, I'm going to tell you my one.
Oh, it's not that kind of podcast, Beatrice. I'm joking.
Podcast.
The one time, well, you asked if I've ever dreamt about Freddy. The one and only time I had a Freddy Krueger dream was actually not that long ago. It was 3 years ago. I had surgery on my back. I had to get L4, L5, L5, S1, my fused on my spine. And if anyone out there listening, ever had a spine surgery, it's freaking one of the most painful things on the planet. It was unbearable. For 6 months afterwards, I would be crying. I thought it didn't work. It was so much pain. Anyway, so my son one of my sons, not Freddie or Jason, but one of my human sons came and said, do you want to try a pot cookie, for the pain? And I'm like, okay. So he made a cookie, and I don't do pot. It just never worked for me for whatever reason. I just didn't like it in any time. So anyway, I give it a try. He says, just take a quarter of the cookie. So I took a quarter of the cookie, and we're watching a movie or something on TV,
and a little pot cookie.
Half an hour later, nothing's happening. I'm like, it didn't work. So I take another quarter of the cookie and wait another 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, I guess pot's got to be I guess it's really weak nowadays. Like back in the day when when I was in high school, pot was much, much stronger. But anyway, so I said, this stuff is really lame and weak. And I ate the whole cookie. So then we're watching this movie. And
I'm like, wait for the kick in.
Yeah, I noticed on the movie, for some reason, all the people in the movie, their arms came out of this, just like this, out of the side of their body, all weird. And I was like, I said to my husband, my son, what's with their arms? Why are they coming out of this weird angle? Instead of coming up from here, the arms came. I don't know what I was seeing, but I was like, oh, it's so creepy. And my sons had bought my husband an old mannequin that was when Sears was going out of sale or going out. And so my husband comes into the room and he takes the mannequin arms and he has them wiggling like this. And he comes up to me, what, like this? And I start freaking out. I start laughing. I'm almost peeing in my pants. And then as soon as I stood up, I was like, whoa. And I realized it really hit. And this was about 11 o'clock at night. And I was still, it didn't leave my system till about 6 a.m. So it was awful because I was so tired, but I couldn't sleep because I was so stoned. But that was the one time I had a dream. I had a nightmare, and it was Freddy. And he was freaking totally coming after me. And it's the only time I've had a Nightmare on Elm Street dream in my whole life.
That's cool.
But yeah, he was and I was totally scared of him. And what's weird is he's scared of me, guys. Amanda Waska.
That's true.
No, I didn't tell you about my ayahuasca time. That was another time. Didn't make me dream of Freddy. But anyway, yes. But you do know that Amanda Kruger is who he's scared of. That boy's scared of his mama. Yes, you are. You're scared of me.
Hey, you're such a badass.
Right?
You're the coolest.
Whereas Jason is a good boy. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say this. I have too many Freddy things around. No, I don't have that much Jason stuff. Let's see.
Well, you don't want to make Freddy jealous.
I have a few masks.
Oh, I see the mask.
But even these. Oh, and then I have
for our November premiere of Nightmare on Hemp Street. Oh no!
Somebody look at this one.
That's a cool one
because it's a mashup.
Whoa, that's cool.
It's got Freddy's glove over Jason.
I gotta get my mom to do something like that for me.
And then I've got my, the crucifix there too. So it's
that's cool.
Really, really cool. And then
whoa.
Here's just a
That's an interesting one.
It is an interesting one. And then
That's
I think
cool.
this is from Ari. I think Ari Lehman gave me that one.
Whoa.
We
Anyway.
have a
That's
million little machetes here that are autographed by Ari. It was from when we did the tattoo convention. It's like he has them buy like a mess of them so he can autograph them and sell them like with the stuff and everything. So everything that was left over because he flew there, he just gave them to us. He made sure he autographed every one of them. So it's an eye patch. So for the November premiere of Blood Loss, sadly Beatrice didn't get to attend, but I did get a video. She sent a video and everything, like congratulating everybody, and she had a convention that she was locked into at the time. So everybody
Did you play
really
my
did
video
appreciate
at it?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Everybody like really appreciated it.
Okay.
And you could tell that. And then I had like Tom Glenn and everything like do little short videos for Killer Pizza to try to get everybody excited, telling everybody congratulations. But yeah, I saved yours for last, and that was the one like right before everything because it was sad that she didn't get to go. But I made a doll for when we were there to put on the table and everything because Anthony seen something and asked me if I could make it. And it's a little Christian
Oh, look at
replica.
that.
That's cool.
I made the
Awesome. Wow.
that's his machete. And then
Very
wait
cool.
for it. Wait for it. Ah.
Ah,
That's
hideous.
fantastic.
So
Love
this
it.
is this is a replica of Christian's mask
Wow.
from the film.
That's cool. It's
And
so
you made
cute.
all that?
Yeah.
She's so damn
Wow.
talented, this woman. What
Yeah.
don't you do?
For real.
I don't know. I'll let
Do
you know when I find out.
Do you skydive?
Was skydive?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said do you
I-
skydive?
I did a bungee jumping thing.
Wow. See? She does everything.
Does everything.
Yeah.
That's probably what's wrong with me now. It's probably why my body hurts.
Oh no.
It's like maybe all that stuff I did when I was younger, like finally catching up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I was a daredevil. I had wanted to do skydiving. My mom was just like always against it and everything. My father was always like, "Let's go sneak out and go skydiving." But my dad was just crazy. He was also he liked to drink a lot, and he was on a plane with a friend, and he decided that he wanted to fly the plane while he was drunk, and he didn't know how to fly a plane. So the guy had to punch my dad and knock him out, so he wouldn't fly the plane.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that's. But I think I inherited some of his genes for that.
You-
Not the drinking, but like I'm gonna do
the
some
punching
crazy
out
shit
the guys
tonight.
that remind me
No,
not to
no,
go
no,
on a
no, no. My dad didn't punch out the
Right.
guys. My dad was the one that got punched out because he was going to take over and fly the plane and he didn't know how to fly it.
Well, there too. I don't want to. Yeah. So remind me not to go on a plane with you. I don't want you suddenly going, "Oh, you know what? I think we're going to try to go fly this plane.
Why not? I think it'd
Let's
be fun.
go fly the plane."
I think I could, but do you see? How do I not know that I can't do it though, Beatrice? If I don't try, I might be able to, and then you can finally say, "Is there anything you can't do?"
Wow. Mm.
I used to play the
Oh.
Top Gun game where I was flying that plane and landing it.
Can you speak Japanese?
No, there we go.
No.
I can't do it, so she
Okay.
can probably.
The one thing she can't do, but everything else in the world
I'm
she
gonna
can do.
learn tonight.
日本語を
I'm
使
gonna
って
learn
ますか
tonight.
本当に難しいですね、それは。
See, I'm gonna do
See?
it tonight.
Okay.
Wait till I come back.
You'll understand that tomorrow.
Yeah, Heidi's like, Heidi's gonna be like, nah, forget this.
You
I got a
it.
feature
I'm
film to
a-
write.
Exactly, I do. I'm getting
That's
close.
right.
I'm at 105 pages.
Me too, Beatrice. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do.
Yeah, I do too. But
You're
Heidi's got
busy.
all those
I'm staying
scenes
in my
that
realm
she's
of my
supposed to-
talents, not Japanese language. Sorry.
Yeah. You gotta learn your Japanese. Heidi's got to put more roles for Aunt Bethany.
I got your back, man.
All right. Oh, I just
Hell yeah.
actually heard from, I think he said he was going to be watching it, I believe, Scott Goldberg, who directed The Forest Hills. That was the final film that Shelley Duvall was in before she passed on.
Oh.
And then he cast me to be in it in the director's cut. And then I just got a message from him today that he was talking with the distributors and they might want to add a few more, even more scenes with.
Yeah. See, everyone wants to
Congratulations,
work with
Beatrice.
you.
See, that's a good.
Thank you, Rob.
It's a good thing. You know, when directors and producers and stuff want to work with you more than once, it's a good sign, right? It means
That's a good sign.
It means that I pay them well. I mean that I'm a nice person.
Can't wait to have you back.
You know, pay us, and I always want to work with you. I want to work with Beatrice forever.
For real. Beatrice is
that deserves the song again.
Let's go.
I better sing something else. Or not sing. Anyway, stop. Yes.
The harmonica singing. You can say it's singing. Oh, she froze because the music stopped. You gotta pick the music back up, or we can't dance.
Oh, you guys are frozen.
Oh, she's gonna cry. Come on, Beatrice.
Oh no, that means her nose is gonna start running. Ew.
No,
Does she have tissues?
Going.
Stop, Heidi.
See, you're gonna make her nose run.
Ew. She had okay. Close up on her nose.
I get the snot going.
You have to do the close up, Heidi.
Dude,
we don't have that capability. You have to go into the camera.
Are we gonna have a tear contest?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna win.
So okay, what's happening? They're crying on screen.
Mandy, I don't understand why you didn't have me like as the freaking lead in your movie. You just give me little scenes in the background.
It's like you didn't even care. It's like you didn't even care. Me too.
You know.
It's like nobody likes me anymore. Everybody hates me.
Well, it's true, Heidi, but you
know, save me out of everything.
What a sad show. You put on a really sad show. So CRT.
I could have made myself cry, but I have a lot of makeup on.
So you don't want to mess up your makeup.
No. I'm going to go attack TikTok after this. I've decided to make a TikTok in a week. And so within a week, let me see how many people I've got on there. I have 400 followers. I posted up a Friday the 13th video, like behind the scenes, and that got almost 2,000 views with it's not a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot. But then I posted up this video telling people, just say hi to me. I'm new here. And I got like 5,000 views and like 300 something comments and likes. And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe they like me.
Mandy, you promised you were going to keep your clothes on.
Jesus. They don't want to see that.
Oh,
okay, Mandy cast Beatrice as a lead right now. Okay, so
who said that?
Anthony saying cast Beatrice as a lead right now. I have movies. I have a lot of movies. I have one I'll cast her in then. She'll be my lead.
Let's go.
It's a take on it's a take on, let me see, The Great Gatsby, but it's a horror version and it involves cannibalism.
Could I do an Amanda Kruger fan film? That sounds fun.
There's that too.
Why not?
Or just a Amanda.
You'd be amazed when you do fan films how many people like pop up and everything to support them. People love fan films so much. Right. When we did Blood Loss, I did a campaign. I had my friend from over on Instagram. His name is Victor, but trying to think of his last name right now. I'm so bad. Well, he would always go by the face or the ghost or something. You know, he just never used his real name ever. So but he is credited in our film and everything. But what he did was he helped make posters out of everybody, like all the cosplayers that were Jason. And it was a campaign I did to try to draw attention to raise money. And it was called We Are Voorhees. And
Oh.
everybody would send in their pictures of them dressed up as Jason Voorhees, no matter who it was. And my friend would sit there and convert it to a cinematic poster for them.
Oh, cool.
And we
That's
would
really
post it
fun.
up.
That's very
So
cool.
that's how we got a lot of attention on it in the beginning and everything. And I had so many of the people telling me thank you for doing this for them, like all the cosplayers and everything,
Yeah.
because
Oh, I'm sure.
a lot of them get insulted a lot by things like what they do and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's like I had a lot of people telling me that. It's like, oh, I get made fun of for doing this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm
Mm.
like, no, it's like, you guys matter too. It's like, this
Mm.
stuff matters to you. It's important
Yeah.
to them. So it
100%.
was kind of neat to be on that side of everything. So if you do an Amanda Kruger fan film,
There you go.
you can
Well,
do,
I mean, she
you
does
can,
have quite the story.
Right?
you can do a
That'd be
campaign for it
cool.
like that too, where you have people submitting their photos of them dressed up as Amanda Kruger.
Yeah,
I better study your book.
I always I've been to a couple
That's
tattoo what do you call it? Tattoo festival? I don't know, tattoo cons, I guess. or whatever.
conventions.
Convention,
Oh.
thank you. They've had a few, where they bring horrible people. No, I'm just kidding. But and everyone's always
That's
showing
what
me
we did in November with Ari. He was doing a tattoo convention. He got hired to come and do the tattoo convention here for the Flower City, whatever it was called.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he made it part of his deal to have us come and be with them. So
Very cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
that
Yeah.
was
So I at one of them I was like, because they kept showing me their Freddy tattoos. So I was like, you do an Amanda Kruger one. It could just be like a nun, either with the glove coming out or with a baby
Yeah.
Freddy or something like that. And it can be a small little thing. And I said, then I'll give you a copy of my book. If you have an Amanda Kruger tattoo, I'll autograph your book. But anyway,
what about a tattoo that's half Amanda Kruger and half Freddy's face?
that would be
Oh, that
interesting.
would be cool.
Or for me,
Yeah.
the Amanda and Pamela, because they're two completely different moms. Like they're two opposites, right?
Yeah, that would
What
be
is
pretty
this?
cool. too.
What is Rock and Rollers with? What is 17,000 followers? Who has that? You do? Mandy does? Who
No,
has?
that's what he has on TikTok, I believe.
Wow, TikTok.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just started on it. Okay, Rob, so stop rubbing the numbers in my face, man.
Give her a chance.
Yeah, tell them to
Like,
follow us.
stop
on
crushing my
Instagram.
dreams.
Get all your followers, even if half of your followers follow me on Instagram. It's funny. Like I don't really have a lot of time for social media, and B, I get too sucked in anyway by elephants and miniature donkeys and cats and these videos and cooking that my whole life flashes.
I thought you
before
were
me.
talking about real, like, elephants.
Well, I
was
would
like,
love
where?
that, but no, on Instagram, if I go just to check up on something, and then I end up looking at all these rescued elephants and these cute little donkeys and whatever, and half the day is over. So I can't spend much time. However, the only reason followers are important for me on Instagram is the shows in Europe, the conventions in Europe. A lot of them will only book you if you have a huge amount of Instagram followers, because they have to pay for us. They pay for our flights and everything, and it's a lot, to fly us out to Europe, and they take 40% of what we make, which is really a huge amount. But
Wow.
and then you have to pay your agent, your 10%, and then whatever. Anyways, so but some of the good ones, there was one show that my agent wanted me, to go to, and he put my name in, and they're like, they check the Instagram and they're like, no, she doesn't have enough. I'm like, whatever. So anyway, so I need to get more Instagram followers. So Rock and Rolla, you and your 17,000, tell them to follow Mama Kruger on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob, you can make a video right now. Post
Come
it
on,
to your
Rob.
TikTok saying, give Beatrice Boepple a follow
Follow.
over on Instagram. You can sit there and you can put up you can like show her picture and everything and be like, follow this lady, do it now.
Do it now, or she'll curse you.
Yeah,
The mother-in-law.
exactly.
So that she can get a show in Europe. But anyway, ladies, my
He
goodness.
knows the assignment. He better,
All right.
better.
Do I
do it
know? Have we
justice.
met? Who is Rob? Who? Who
His
is
name's
this?
Rob Mahoney.
My dude
Have
Rob.
we met Rob Mahoney? He just says, I was kind of
What do you
flexing,
say?
but I was hinting to spread the love.
Spread the love. I was kind
Nothing
of
but
flexing,
love
but I was
here.
hinting to spread the love.
Okay. Whatever that means, I
No,
guess.
he has not met you yet.
We have not met yet. Well, we've met now.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, speaking of Instagram,
Yeah.
have you guys seen this woman, this actress? She's British actress, and she's been playing Mother Winter or Winter. You should just
No.
look it up. When you go onto Instagram, just look up Mother Winter or whatever. She's so freaking talented and hilarious. She just started
Okay.
because we had such a long winter all over the world, and so she started doing these little things on. She was being Winter, and Winter was like, kind of cursing out spring or or all this kind of stuff, and then it turned into a whole series. And now she's playing spring. It's very funny. Anyway,
That's cool.
recommendation by Boepple.
Okay, so I pulled her up so that way I don't forget about it later because I will forget about it completely.
Can you send it to me? I don't have my phone.
So with Beatrice though, she's not just Freddy Krueger's mom and everything, and she's not just my mom. I've claimed her as my mom. I don't have one. I have to be adopted, B.
Okay, I don't have a daughter, so and my boys are not
See,
getting
there we go.
married, so they're just
There
not
we go.
dating yet. Damn them.
See,
So,
I got
yeah.
a mama now.
There you go.
I'm not
everybody's
Batman
mama.
anymore.
I'm the mother of all horror, so
There you go.
But tell us about some of your other projects that you did back in the day and everything. And I know that you had your you had your own film that you wrote and everything as well that you won awards for.
What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, back in the day, that was I starred in a film called Quarantine, and it was the original Quarantine. And it was, a movie before its time. I was the hero or the heroine who tries to rescue my father from this crazy senator who's trying to politicize this disease, this virus that's killing everybody. It's kind of an interesting film. Anyway, so it's 1989 Quarantine, and you get to see my tatas for a couple seconds. Seriously, I had to there was a scene, and I had to take my top off for like a couple seconds.
Mom, don't tell people that. Oh my God.
Isn't it
That's so
embarrassing, my daughter?
embarrassing.
I know. Don't you hate when mom does that? Sorry,
You get to
sweetheart.
see him a little bit, and Wearing Lives Continue too.
Oh my God, I'm mortified.
Anyways, no. So
Now all the guys that are
Quarantine-
paying attention are Googling it.
yeah. Well, you know what? The thing is, in film, if you show any flesh, it ends up on these stupid sites. It's terrible. Anyway,
Yeah, celebrity
It's a
skin.
booby trap.
but
It's a
back
booby
in the
trap.
day, it didn't exist, so I
I
didn't know
got
that.
Mandy to laugh! Finally! Gosh, I've been trying all night!
To get this girl to laugh.
I got Mandy to laugh! Yeah!
She called your she called your booby shot a booby trap.
That was
Because
it.
because I said everybody's gonna be looking it up, and she's like, "It's a booby trap."
It's a
That's
booby
good dad.
trap.
Oh my God! Who needs what are the famous? What are the girls that do the sex horror talk show? Those
There's
two
a
girls.
sex
They're at all
horror
the
talk
shows.
show. What?
Next door talk show.
Look, we're both like, "What are you talking?"
I want to
See,
see.
Mom, this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God!
You never told us about that.
What? You didn't know?
Hey, Anthony, I will
Can you
kick your ass.
flash it? Get it? Flash it?
Excuse me, because he didn't get it, or if he did, I know I haven't seen him because you have to freaking pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just kidding.
He
You don't
didn't. He
care
didn't
about
get it
things
because I would
like
beat him
that.
up.
He didn't. Because you have to pay those stupid sites. You have to pay. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay to see my
I
own.
knew it was
boobs.
a booby trap.
Ha ha ha. Although I will say it was back when I was young and they, stood up on their own. So They look
So for
like
everybody's
them.
watching, if you want to see Beatrice Buckley in all her glory, and you just not in all her glory, but half of it.
I'm so
But-
sorry. That was bad.
Oh my
Pretend
god!
I didn't
It
say
should be the
anything.
flash. Well, now I want
Flash.
the flash because I'm always having hot flashes. Wah, 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 wah.
Ah,
Anyways, and then
They used to stand up on their own, she said.
they did the pencil test. Do you guys know about the pencil test? Heidi, do you know what that is?
straw?
What's the pencil test?
Are you
What
about
do
to
you
try it,
do?
Heidi?
What do you do exactly? I have a straw.
The pencil test is when you're young.
Yeah,
If you were
I'm
to
young.
put a pencil under your ladies, it should fall right away. But as you get older, they don't tend to fall down anymore because they get held.
It
in
fell.
place. It fell. Good girl. See, you're
Fell
young.
very easily.
What are we going to be pencil testing right here?
Yeah, we're doing pencil test.
Oh,
I
people
had
would
nothing
totally watch
down
this
there.
show if they knew.
Mine
Yes,
stayed.
I'm still gonna use this straw to drink.
Oh my god!
Mine stayed.
How does this happen? Excuse me, I'm a dignified lady. I don't. Oh, excuse me, I don't do this kind of silly nonsense. Yes,
Hi,
Oh, yes, she does.
Hi. Is it weird that I'm trying the pencil test?
Anthony, you're trying the pencil test.
Anthony,
Okay,
it is. You're
he
yeah.
doesn't have moves.
You don't
You
have,
don't have man
boobs.
boobs. I don't think Anthony would. I mean, Anthony would pass. You would pass the pencil test. They would not stay. Anyway,
Would
gosh,
pass
you
very
guys,
easily.
please, we're resorting to this kind of.
I didn't try the other one though. I only did one.
Oh, they're lopsided. Oh, let's too much information. Oh boy. What kind of show did you ask me on? I thought this was going to be a serious,
Oh, serious, really?
I'm not talking about all my boobs and things and car crashes.
I'm trying to think of like if a guy did a
Just
pencil
go with
test,
the
how
people
they would
want.
do it.
Dude, come on. It wouldn't be their boobs.
I know it wouldn't be their boobs. It'd have to like go in between, the the
Stop.
parts.
Girl.
Between the what? Between the
Oh,
what,
my.
Mandy?
Well, it depends on how happy they were, okay? If they were happy,
I
it
thought
would
that
fall
said
down.
something else.
if they were not happy,
I
or
don't know.
were
They get
cool,
older. It's like their junk there kind of hangs, and sometimes they fall out of their shorts.
If your ears hang low, do they wobble too?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's
Na,
do
na,
your
na,
balls
na, na.
hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Don't ruin that song.
I just
Oh,
did.
Lord.
I know.
Oh,
I
Goodness.
just did, and it's gonna be in your head all night, Heidi.
Oh man. We look at that song the same.
You'll always remember it though, because it was the night that we sung it with Beatrice,
That's
true.
right.
and she taught us the pencil test.
Yeah, she taught us the pencil test. Everybody do the pencil test. Pencil test. Pencil test.
Yeah.
That
Right.
was amazing.
I can play
And
Mary
then-
Had a Little Lamb on the guitar.
There you go. How dry I am, married. Okay. Hello. Sorry.
All
Hey, wait a
right.
So
We
Beatrice,
all needed a
let's-
moment.
since we were like going over like all the cool stuff and everything and going behind the scenes talking about boobs hanging low and balls wobbling to and fro, sorry, I was trying to stay in character right there and try to get it all out. Do you have any horror stories from any horror sets, like anything that went on behind the scenes that was just
mention anything with
Well,
wearing these.
Other than the Kruger
besides
curse,
besides the Kruger
besides those Kruger cursey things, not so much horror. Although I think what people people have heard this story if they've been at a convention with me, but about the birds when I went in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Not
Amanda-
boogers. Sorry.
Every time Amanda shows up, there's always pigeons flying around. Right. And so the famous scene where, the church doors open and I come walking out, your birth was the curse on the whole of humanity. And there's pigeons flying around and Freddie's like, we'll see, bitch, we'll see. When we were filming that, this was kind of horrific because they were trying to film so fast. When we were doing Elm Street 5, they were on a very short budget and people were, yes, the pigeon story. Dennis knows. So Dennis if you have to sit next to me at a convention, while I'm signing autographs, you have to hear the same stupid stories thousands and thousands of times because I'm telling them to the different fans. But anyway, so that scene where you see Freddie flying, and not Freddie's not flying around. The pigeons are flying around. Do I have
Flying Freddie?
Well, anyway, so you guys remember the scene, right?
Oh yeah.
So they have they're two guys behind the doors, and on action, one on each church door opens up the church door. There's a guy sending the smoke throughout the room, the mist or whatever you call it. And then there's a guy on either side with baskets full of pigeons, and they're tossing the pigeons into the air towards me. And I'm like walking towards the camera. Your birth was the curse on the whole of humanity. I shall not allow it to happen again. And while I'm doing that, the pigeons are flying around. So I'm walking forward, take one, action. Doors open. I'm walking forward. Your birth was the curse on the whole. And a pigeon hits me in the head. So they're like, oh, cut. So they have to gather all the pigeons, make sure that they have equal numbers back in each box. They move the smoke away, fix up my costume, close the doors, set the lights again, a whole big number, right? And everything. It takes about 25 minutes. And then they're like, okay, ready for take 2 and action. Doors open, the whole thing happens. I'm walking forward. Your birth was the curse on the whole of, and the pigeon lands on my hand and it's going, whoo, whoo, and I don't think, that was quite the look that they wanted. That wasn't really going to scare Freddie, when this pigeon.
Yeah.
So they have to grab the pigeon, close it. Every time they did it, something horrible would happen with these stupid pigeons. And this is why they say never work with animals or children. Yep. One take, and I kid you not, again, same old setup. Your birth was a curse on the whole of humanity. And a pigeon lands on my head and takes a dump, and the poop is
I was about to say, it's like, did one poop on you?
No, I want to see that take.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they had to do it over and over so many times, and it should have been like a simple, easy scene.
Yeah.
Whereas giving birth to Freddie, and that went through pretty smoothly. But and I think if any of you watched that long Never Sleep Again with all the interviews, I told this ridiculous but true story of how nervous I was the day we were doing the birth scene because it was the time of the month. And I knew I was going to be in a white gown and with a film crew. And I was so worried because I was very heavy, but I wasn't heavy then. I was 60 pounds lighter than I am now, but I would bleed a lot. So I was just nervous and all the fear I had was just for naught because I'm lying there and they're dumping all this fake blood all over me anyway. So by the end of it, you never know what's mine and what's whatever.
Ain't nobody gonna know.
Yeah, I screamed and I gave birth and I bled for my role. But
literally.
One other thing about animals, again, Dennis knows this story. He's heard all these stories. When I'm giving birth to Freddie, as you recall, he comes out, you hear that. After I scream, you hear the wet, sloppy. And then you hear, and the other nun, who's a nurse, takes Freddie, and she's holding the baby Freddie, right? Let's get our props out here.
Screeches.
Actually, this is huge. God, if that came out of me, that would be freaking painful. Oh my Lord. Anyway, so there's Freddie's moving all over the place, and then and that's when I say, stop it, give it to me. And she says, this is no creature, or this is a creature of God. And I say, no, this is no creature of God. Stop it, give it to me. And then he leaps out of her hand, and the camera goes to the baby Freddie, right? And then that's when you see and goes scuttling away. Well, they needed to get Freddie from the woman's arms down to the ground, and they're not going to like throw the robot. I mean, it was a really expensive thing that animated or animatronic or whatever one that Dave Miller had created. And so what did they use? Dennis knows. They used a cat. So they took an orange tabby cat and they covered it with fake blood, and then you wrap it in a blanket. And of course, if you take a cat in a blanket, it's going to fight, right? So it's wiggling and moving and stuff. And then they just add the sounds of, and then on cue, the woman, the girl holding it, just kind of released it. And of course, then it leapt out of her arms. And even though it's a cat, the camera just, all it catches is just this flash of movement that looks bloody and orange and red. And so then when it cuts to Freddie, it looks perfect. Nobody realized it was a cat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. They did so many.
Look at that scene the same way. That's awesome.
Right.
Watch it again now.
Right? Yes.
You
And
just
slow it
gave
down
birth
really,
to a
really
cat.
slow. Maybe you'll
Right,
see.
yeah. I know what that is.
Right?
You can't fool me.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. There were so many crazy fun things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is cool.
And then another wacky one was when Alice's the Escher stairs, towards the end. Yeah. So the stairs are going this way and that, and Freddie, is the dream child is there, and all this crazy stuff is happening, and I'm walking down the stairs towards them and everything. And there's a quick scene, and it's actually, I forgot how quick it was. When I rewatched it, I was like, whoa, they did all this for just like 2 seconds of screen time. But there's Freddie is coming out of Alice. And so you see him facing her and his legs are behind her. And how they did it was they used this actor. I think his name was something Noble. His last name was Noble. And he was an actor who, unfortunately, he's not with us anymore, but he was a Vietnam War vet who had his legs blown off on his first tour of duty. He landed on a landmine and had no legs. And so what they did was they used him as Freddie. Because he didn't have legs, they were able to make a harness for his torso. And they took that and just wrapped it right around Lisa Wilcox, playing Alice. So you actually have this human being like kind of attached to your own body, this guy.
That's
And they used these, thin wires that the camera couldn't see to kind of help hold him up, because otherwise you'd have to have really good core strength, which he probably did. But I mean, for scene after scene, it would be hard with all that makeup. So he's made up as Freddie, and he's coming out of her body and like looking right at her, like they're like he's attached to her. And then they had fake legs going out of her back that were animated. And they did a lot of really cool things like that,
That's cool.
Practical effects were just amazing on that set.
Yeah.
Look, everyone's going to sleep because it's late.
It's
time
kind
is
What's that?
Beatrice,
Wake
is
up,
there anything that
everybody.
we didn't because it's coming up on 9:30 now. Is there anything that we didn't get to discuss that
Oh, see, there it
oh
is.
there's this
That's
there it
so
is.
cool.
Wow, look at that. Noble
That
Craig.
is so cool.
Yeah, that was really
Great
neat.
movie.
That's a great shot. Oh, Anthony, you got to send that to me sometime. Because it was funny. We were at a convention. I a lot of times the whole 5 cast is together. When they have, and I was telling that story one time, and Lisa Wilcox was like, "Wait, what?" She couldn't even remember about the actor. I'm like, "No, yeah. I mean, how else do you think he was coming out of your body?" She totally had forgotten the whole thing. But I've never seen that photo. So, Anthony, wherever you found it, that's awesome.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah. Oh,
Was
does
there
Andy
any
remember what her homework assignment is?
to read your book?
Cool.
Well,
Read
we
your
got
book.
that. And what's the other homework assignment?
Watch Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
What else is your other homework assignment?
Uh, to get
Say-
Christian to put your word
IMDb.
on yeah, that's what I was like, to get Christian to put your word on IMDb.
Yes, please.
I was like, the
That was my
pen-
third guess. I knew
Alright.
Beatrice. I was just messing with you.
Good girl. All right.
Is there anything that we didn't get to talk about that you would like to mention right now? And plus plug like your socials and everything like that where people can reach you and follow everything. There's her award again. Winner for
Yeah,
Best
yeah.
Actress.
Yeah.
Any
So, well,
conventions coming up, anything like that?
yeah, well, I definitely, again, last year and this year I had told my agent I really didn't want to do too many conventions. I have so much fun doing them. I love them, but the travel, I just didn't realize. So 2 years ago I did 12 and they were all kind of, and you think like once a month would be fine, but it's a lot of them were like back to back. They ended up not just being, it wasn't like one a month because January usually didn't have much, February. So I ended up some months I had like 2 or 3 in a row and plus we had family travel in between. So I think I ended up total being on 12, 24, something like close to 30 flights over the, and it's a lot. It was a lot. And it really took anyway. So, so I'm taking kind of a break, but I did agree to one, which is the Maine Paranormal HorrorCon in September. So that's going to be in Maine. And then we, myself and Douglas Tate, the two of us who, he's played Jason in Freddy versus Jason. He and I are going to be doing right after that. We go up to Nova Scotia, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yeah. To do another paranormal convention. And we're actually, it's not really a convention. It's a paranormal event where we're going to be with the VIP tours of this. It's called the Halifax Citadel. And it's like this big haunted building. And we're going to go team with fans. So that's going to be very exciting. I'm kind of looking forward to that. So that's both
That's really
in
cool.
September.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah.
A lot going on.
A lot going on.
But yeah, and then pickups on a number of these films that we've been doing. So and a lot of the films that I've been in will be coming out hopefully this year.
Yeah,
the most recent one, the Dead Place, which David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown, was in, and I have a little cameo. I think that's coming out soon.
Ooh. Oh, that's awesome.
So we've been waiting for that. Blood and Breakfast is already out. Friday the 13th Blood Lost is out. My film, The Final Walk, is out. Cruel Summer 3 and Cruel Summer 4 are both out now, that I was in. Forest Hills is out, although the director's cut that I'm in, I don't think is. But we're still waiting, obviously, for Loose Ends, Victims No More. Moonbeam, which was really fun. I got to play a homeless lady. But we're waiting on Horror Hound and Wherein Lies Continue. And
Stay tuned.
The Flower City Butcher.
And the Flower City Butcher. Yeah. And then Amityville Barbie has been put on hold for a little while. That's by Deadville Productions, but I'm really looking forward to that. They did the proof of concept filming already, and it looks absolutely fabulous. And I get to play this lady who, like, she comes across, you think she's just like a nosy neighbor Karen kind of snooping around, but turns out she's actually a deado killer as well. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then Bite Night, where I get to play a vampire. Hopefully that's going to come together soon as well.
Is that like a Fright Night fan film? Bite
No.
Night? No.
It's an original, but it's been in the work. It's my co-star from the Final Walk, which I co-wrote and co-produced. Glenn McBride, he is working on that, but it's going through a couple different iterations, so we'll see where that goes. And then there's a couple more that are sort of in the works. I'm not allowed to talk about just yet, but there's a lot going on. So, and I'm getting my hip replaced, the surgery. So,
yeah,
heck yeah.
And make sure that I sit here and I said prayers.
The hippo was a good luck charm.
Oh, hippo. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Just think of the hippo.
Hippo. I'll think of the hippo when I'm getting my hip. Oh.
hippo replacement.
There we go.
I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight, Beatrice. I'm gonna let you go here, and because I'm gonna keep Heidi on, so that way we can go over all of our sponsors that we missed.
The younger
But,
ladies, yes.
I
But
just
you-
want everybody to know that I love working with you. And it's like I'm always gonna work with you. And
Heck
and
yeah.
if she tells me no, I'm gonna tell her she doesn't have a choice.
Because I'm your mom.
And I'll
Yeah, she's
cry.
my
my
mom
girl.
now.
Yeah.
She's my mom now.
I'm your
See, my
mom. I'm
maid-
your aunt. That
Yeah.
means, wait, if I'm your aunt and I'm your mom, that means you guys are cousins.
Oh, look at that, Heidi.
We're
Oh my
cousins.
gosh.
Look
See,
at us
and
go.
Freddie's my brother.
And Freddie's your brother, and Freddie's your
It's her cousin too.
it's her
Cousin.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, Freddie's my cousin.
there you go. Oh no, here comes a pigeon, a bee pigeon about to poop on me. I better go to bed. All right,
All right,
thanks,
thank
girls.
you, Beatrice. Love you.
Rocky.
Good night.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Love you.
Good night,
Bye.
Anthony. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Anthony,
How do I
take
leave?
her off. Yay. Okay, so that was amazing. I got
That was
adopted.
incredible.
That's
That
never
was
happened in
great.
an episode before.
No. That was amazing. That was something else right there.
You know, most adults will be like, I have a sponsor, and we don't want to get
Right.
into that and say
Right.
anything negative. But you know, yeah, I got adopted.
You did
Like
too,
Mandy.
didn't you, Mocha?
What did we say? How cool was that? Horror icon Beatrice Boepple was in the house.
Can't get any better than that, man. Be rocks.
I know.
Be or not to be.
How the heck did you end up with her in your film?
You know, I met these really cool people that knew her, and they were like, "Hey, you know, we can get a horror icon Beatrice Boepple in your film." And I was like, "What?" I think what's their name? Andy or Capito or something. I can't remember what their names are.
What?
You guys, Mandy and Anthony got her for me. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best. I couldn't believe it. I was having like the worst day of my life, like the worst friggin' week of my life. And then you guys said, we're going to get Beatrice Boepple in your film. And I was like, holy crap, what? And you guys made my day so much better.
I know. I know.
I know.
You can pat
Y'all
my
are the
back.
best. Changed my life.
I love you, Heidi.
I love you too, man.
I love working with you on everything and seeing how far you've come with this project and everything and seeing you on set was just it was, you know, it's like a brought tear to my eyes. It was a happy tears, but yeah, to see you finally get to that point and everything, and it was good. It was really good.
Thank you, baby. That means a lot to me. You guys are awesome.
There's music. Sorry.
There it is. Oh, my shoulders are moving
I feel like
like
Night at the
this.
Roxbury. I can't do my head like that anymore.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
I don't either. My
I'm
body
moving.
doesn't really move.
Moving and grooving.
Okay, and had a little bit of a dance party there. We do have to go over
Okay,
our
dance party.
sponsors. You want to throw up
Oh,
the
yeah.
first sponsor while we're dancing?
Yeah, pull them up. Pull them up. Let's go.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
Heidi's. Yeah.
Stag Mountain Films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stag Mountain
Oh,
Films.
dear.
That's Jeremy Hirsch, by the way.
Yeah.
The next
Look
one.
at that paranormal. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. For all your
Uh-oh.
Crooked Path paranormal needs.
Yeah.
That's Christopher. And here's our next one.
Flame candles. Candles.
Even phantoms like candles.
Oh, yeah. More than anybody.
You have a phantom in your life, Heidi? Buy him a candle.
Oh, yeah. Everybody does. I need a candle, though.
And with that,
Is that
we're
it?
all done. so sad it has to come to an end.